My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 17, 2026. It is 3:57 a.m., almost 4 o'clock. Let's go on X. This is video number 3. Invictus Australia, name a more iconically Aussie gift than a pair of thongs. Invictus Games The Hague 2022 alumnus Joel Vendors 1 presented Prince Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, with a pair of personalized thongs. Oh my god. 56 seconds. Oh, there's no sound. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, nice. He's very good at twirling. Here we go.
Very good.
Great job. The most perfect dress to twirl. Oh, no. Oh my god.
Oh, look at this. Norman's budgie sweat.
Yeah, well, we've seen you in them already, so we thought, I've seen you in some thongs. It'd be great to get you guys in some thongs. And continue that tradition of you guys come to Australia, be some things, and want to come back. So, thanks very much for coming. Love having you.
Yes. Yes. Well, he's like, you know.
Yep.
Show us your present.
Yep. Can we see you?
Very happy with
Good night, Meg. I love this. Thank you so much.
They will go well with my.
I would love to finish here, Harry. He will go well with his tongue, I guess. Let's pause this. Oh, Harry knows how to twirl. I mean, these two are just so undeniably special. I am so happy for them and all the people who got to benefit from them doing the kind of work they deeply care about on their terms. This trip has been everything. Next tweet. All right, this one is talking about Invictus. Okay. Oh, same video. I'm not gonna spend time. Aye, pause. Okay. The presentation of the flip-flops, and my question is answered about the speedo. 49 seconds. Let's bring it to the last one. Did we get to hear Harry?
Thanks very much for coming. Love having you.
Yes. Yes. Well, he's like, you know.
Yep.
Show us your present.
Yep. Can we see you?
Very happy with
Good night, Meg. I love this. Thank you so much.
They will go.
Oh, it stopped the same way.
Here we go.
It's the same clip. So sweet, and the girl will never forget this experience. They're also charming, like there's no competition. LOL. I love this picture. Let's begin. Duchess Meghan is presented with custom thong sandals, which reads, "Good day, Megs." My Invictus Australia veteran Joel Vendors win at the Sydney Opera House. That's that. Okay, let's move on. That picture is nice. Okay, more videos. 21 seconds only. A warm welcome to Bondi Beach. Harry and Meghan at the Bondi Surf Bathers Life-Saving Club. Some mornings, Bondi really outdoes itself. Okay, there's a lot of hashtag. 21 seconds. So that's that. There's more pictures. Okay, every single photo of Harry and Meghan coming out of Australia looks like it belongs in a movie press release. They've completely outmugged every Hollywood pair. There's that. There's more. Day 4, stunning. Harry, Duke of Sussex, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, meet volunteer first responders from Bondi Surf Bathers Life-Saving Club during a visit to Bondi Beach, April 17, 2026. Alright, so there's the pictures here. Harry is so protective of his princess. I mean, look at her. I was trying to see if I could see the reflection of Harry. Her lips is very moisturized. Okay, Harry wasn't taking a step further. He backtracked to find his wife's hand. There's the laugh here. A lot of emojis. Just pure love for the royal Sussex family. Australians are awesome. What is that? Okay, 5 minutes. I can't even show it properly anyway. That's an SNL. I'm gonna be flagged for it anyway. Okay, I can't. There's the picture again. Thongs, flaps, pluggers, everything gets its own special name in Australia, including owning a pair. LOL. She is certainly loved by millions. They are freaking awesome. That's an ad. No way, not the genders. Thongs are very Aussie. Harry got some as well. Reading Good Day Haza. OMG, brilliant. Alright, next tweet. Oh my god, my list is long. I have plenty more. NEXUS Australia was thrilled to host an unforgettable evening in Melbourne for the launch of the NEXUS Impact Society in Australia, bringing together emerging philanthropists and impact investors together with our guests of honor, Prince Harry and Meghan. There's that picture. That's nice. There they are here. That, for some reason, that picture remind me her baby shower picture she did in New York. Her friends, everybody's smiling. There's Meghan here. There's Harry here. You know, I like the fact that they spread themselves. All right, Harry and Meghan could have easily be in the middle, and then everybody else will whatever. All right, so there's more pictures. These are extra. Let's see here. Day 4, waking up to this. Harry and Meghan are loved. Day 4. There's music. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. This was what you're watching right now is extra. Unfortunately, there'll be screenshot or fast forwarding. I like the fact that they like to take a moment to take pictures with people. They know how special it is for these people who spend time waiting for them. And this is why I said sometimes Harry like to stay on schedule, trying to, you know, move to the next, and Meghan will stop by and to take pictures. All right, next tweet. There are some of those tweets you're not gonna see on the list. Alright, so this is the leftovers. Alright, someone's granny died because the wife of the 16th in line apparently needs to be able to speed through London with a multi-car motorcade, and the British press barely touched. Clido Street is Sophie motorcade. Alright, when was that? It says 19 hours ago. The street is empty. Huh. 16th in line. Probably nobody noticed she was even there. Taxpayers' money. Can't see anything. Too many people blocking my view. Will anyone pick her out in a lineup? Norfolk plus chance. Surprise, they don't drive her about the Ford Fiesta. One of them prefers escort. Has Ed fully retired now? From what? Alright, let's go back. Alright, so this is the squad, Henry VIII. Wait, no way. Way. Alright, that's the rest. You could pause and read. It's not that much, but let's move on. Next one. There's one with, what's her name? Anne. That's not that here. According to BBC reporting, apparently this is a dozen of people. What's with these people and the truth? Why is it so hard? From muted welcome to a dozen of people. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a dozen of people at Sydney Harbour, Bondi Beach today. Alright, look at all these people. We just saw some of the videos. There's that here. People taking from different angles. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's smiling. Look at that little, is that that thing? That's a girl. There's that here, there's Harry. Okay, so that's that. We went to this. The UK media is so under the thumb of the royal family, they will lie to avoid upsetting the incandescent one. No need. I bet he is watching and raging. Get out of the house, kitty. It's not safe. And I thought the BBC was supposed to be impartial. Tag that lying journalist, lol. That is that an ad? No. They just cannot help themselves with their daily lies and bullying. Host, is that what they say here? Host, it was so heartbreaking to hear Meghan tell all the university students how she has been bullied for over 10 years, and sadly it will never stop because they want to profit off the clicks. Did you see it? Angela, okay, so that's the UK reporting. Angela Mullard, biggest Meghan and Harry bully out. Yes, I saw that. Cough, cough. Oh dear, something is stuck in my throat. Something is stuck in my mouth. Can I have a drink, please? Okay, just read this. Let's move on. More pictures. Next one. At first, I thought it was a prayer, but it's not. Okay, I want to assume she is the daughter of that lovely lady. So that lady who met Harry. And I think when Meghan went over there, Meghan met her as well. So she's saying this person who's holding the picture could have been her daughter. Assuming there's the real picture. Different time. I think that was 2018. The lady in the middle is Michelle. She's Daphne's daughter. Daphne was the lovely lady that befriended Harry after he noticed her wearing her husband's medal. Actually, she does look like her. Let me pause. Actually, she does look like her, and Meghan got to meet her in 2018, and then she passed after that. Yeah, I think so too, because Prince Harry gave her a warm, embracing hug and then introduced her to Meghan. All right, let's go into that. So the squad
just arrived. They pulled up out the front of the Opera House steps and they've made their way over to a crowd that have gathered by happenstance. Lots of people just walking around the Opera House this morning, hoping that they might catch a glimpse of Harry and Meghan, not really knowing what time they were going to be here. But the crowd behind me have absolutely nailed it. There's a throng of people now awaiting Harry and Meghan. I'm standing here on the Manor War steps where Harry and Meghan should shortly come past me, and they are going to be doing a ceremony with Invictus Australia. Invictus has just arrived.
Okay,
they pulled up out.
There she is, meeting Harry. She's very lucky to get to meet Harry. With all those people, there's the hug. Showing the picture. Harry remembers. I mean, Harry and Meghan have good memories. There's the picture again. There's that. People highlighting. Video clip and picture from it. We post the internet and credit to the rightful person who took the video clip. Organic crowd of people who genuinely want to meet Harry and Meghan Australia. I'm loving seeing the welcoming Australian people. They are great. Yes, Michelle is Daphne's daughter. Okay, next tweet. Sometimes the things have been reposted over and over. You don't know who the original person is if each repost are not mentioning or giving credit to. All right, and this is why when I'm reading those tweets, okay, I leave everything. You get to see it. Even if I don't mention it, you get to see who posted it. Because it's on social media. It's public. There's people who put their things private, which I cannot see. So I don't go and dig on things that's private and then put on my video. Rooms were always packed for Harry and Meghan the whole visit. Alex Frank, the photographer who took the picture. Let's look at it. There they are here. Okay. Agree. Tiny room were used to make sure they look packed. LOL, a Hollywood trick. Whatever. But there's people. Maybe it was private. They want to make sure. Crowd control. Their main thing is to have crowd control, especially after all the hate that the media in the UK were throwing since they were aware Harry and Meghan were going to go to Australia. So the smaller the room, the better, in a way to sort of control crowd. I don't know. These people will find something. I can see the 2 comments. Next tweet. But we could see from outside. If we don't want to believe what we're seeing on the inside, we could look from outside. How sweet are these pictures? More selfies from Australia, from Threads. Alright, that little boy. There's the guard here, still working with that thing. I truly think whatever he's carrying is medical thing. In my humble opinion. The smile on the little boy face. Okay, lovely smile and great basket t-shirt. This is so beautiful. Alright, next tweet. This is a video. My mouse is acting. Okay, so this is Princess Anne. Nobody recognized Nepal Anne as she waves her way through well-wishers in downtown London town. 43 seconds. Alright, so there's a music I muted. There'll be screenshot in between. I mean, look at all those guys walking with their bare hands, okay? I'm assuming they are security guard. And you look at the 2 ladies who's walking behind them with that stack of things they're carrying. When I'll let the video play, which will be screenshot. And then I'll show you the 2 ladies I'm making reference. I'm assuming they are together. Can I see them more? If they could zoom out. Well, with Princess Anne, that's the only difference with Princess. I don't think Princess Anne care. There's the 2 ladies who's carrying the things, the stack of things. Meanwhile, there's this guy, empty hand. Oh, whatever. But Princess Anne, I don't think she cared too much about the kind of popularity things that the other royals care about. I've mentioned in one video, there's a British twin athletes that I follow on on their YouTube channel. They do track and field. Well, they were training to go to the Summer Olympic. I was keeping up with them to see their training and whatever. And one of those training, Princess Anne was in the field talking to other athletes. And how I was aware of it is because they mentioned it. It's like there's Princess Anne over there. They didn't go and film on her face, but from far away, you could see the group of people. You could sort of make out of Princess Anne's silhouette and things like that. So Princess Anne is not the same as the others. This is not to say I agree with the position of the monarchy or whatever, but the fact that she understands the position. She has to do work. She does it just because she cares to her capacity. I don't know what goes in her head, but I have a different feeling toward Princess Anne. She might be as shady as Charles, but the same mindset with Charles, wanted popularity and things like that. That's different with Princess Anne. If I have to choose, it's Princess Anne. If I have to choose again, all, even though it's not my tax money, they all could be gone for all I care. Alright, she has a military bearing and looks horrible in that unearned uniform. Did this woman ever been military service, or she's like impersonating military? She has an extensive dressing up box. Let's move on. Let's move on. What is that? I don't know if this is a... Let's see here. Let me go through it really quickly. Is Meghan there? No. What is this about? Okay, this might be something different. I don't know. Next tweet. I can't even share the video properly. Okay. Thanks, D-Ranger. Alright, so she retweeted that. Never really care one way or the other, but hatred from the loons has made me determined to really like them. No one deserves the filth that is thrown at them. Alright, exactly. They both seem decent people, particularly compared to some in the royal family. And yet, as you note, look at the filth thrown at them by some of the reptile in the mainstream media. Yeah, they're getting a lot of people to like Harry and Meghan. People who don't even care, okay, about Harry and Meghan. But the hate is so much, it makes some people to look deeper and say, why they're hating on them? And then once they look deeper, they realize Harry and Meghan are decent people. Alright, these are the comments. Why are people not allowed to make negative comment when they're doing publicly tours pretending to be royal but to make themselves more cash? What the fuck? I don't know. It's so stupid. What else? That's exactly what happened to me. Very good. Next tweet. People who went and looked and realized Harry and Meghan are good people. Let's pause this. And 4K, there's a laugh. Y'all, I'm crying. Did you see the Avenger struggling to pick a struggle? She came out to see Harry and Meghan and blame it on her dog. She said the dog is a fan. The news reporter then panned the camera to the confused dog. I didn't see that. Is that it? Okay, I'll look into this. Here it is, near the end of the video. Okay, so let me go into it. I like when the squad put what they're making reference to. Prince Harry and Meghan have surprised people along the Yarra River in Melbourne today, taking a morning stroll past key indigenous site. Due to the public nature of the walk, details were kept under wraps, with only a lucky few able to snap selfies and chat with the couple, including an unlikely fan. All right, so let's see here. It's 1 minute and 5 seconds. Confused fuck.
Amazing.
He's a Suits fan.
Very emotional seeing Harry.
It's cool, like, at school I can just say, like, I met Harry, the prince, and, like, that he's, like, my friend.
Seems like a normal bloke. So I think we'll leave happy. I think it's once in a, as I said before, once in a lifetime kind of thing. I'm glad I was actually surprised you stopped to say hi. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Not a fan.
Not a fan?
Not a fan. Not really, no. No. She wanted to meet them.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Thanks very much.
These people are crazy. There's that. But you are judging your father via a tiny valve. Was it backhanded compliment that all you ever do? Judge your father, your brother, your family is literally all you ever do. Oh, please. Please. Oh my God. The haters will come out. They will come out. I don't hear Harry talking nonstop about his father. When he, for instance, I think it was leading up to the Canada Invictus, the 1 year, when William Reeves was interviewing him, when he had to rush to go to meet his father and things like that. Harry had the time to say things about his father because they literally asked him about his father. He said, no, that's between me and my father.
In moments, the Duke of Sussex will be hurtling headfirst 60 miles an hour down a winding track of ice in the mountains of Canada. It's all part of his and Duchess Meghan's multi-day tour of the site of Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025. Duke and Duchess's every move has made headlines. And just last week, an unexpected diagnosis for Harry's father, King Charles.
How did you get the news that the king was ill?
I spoke to him.
And what did you do next?
I jumped on a plane and went to go and see him as soon as I could.
How was that visit for you emotionally?
Look, I love my family. The fact that I was able to get on a plane and go and see him and spend any time with him, I'm grateful for that.
What's sort of your outlook on his health?
That stays between me and him.
What's sort of your outlook on his health?
That stays between me and him.
But when he goes to court, he let everything out.
Arguments. At this point, I'm feeling very let down. It's the minority of people, especially those that read the tabloids and the press themselves. The press themselves have incited so much hatred towards myself, my wife, and even our children. That's hard to forgive. I actually couldn't believe it. I thought with all the disagreements and all of the chaos that's happening, the one thing that I could rely on is my family keeping me safe. And not only did they decide to remove my security in the UK, but they also signaled to every single government around the world not to protect us.
All right. Let's see here. I thought I misread. She also looked like what I expect them to look like. The poor dog was like, please, Meghan, adopt me. I had to watch.
Not a fan.
Not a fan?
Not a fan. Not really, no. No. She wanted to meet them.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Thanks very much.
These people are crazy. Watch it twice. Like, did she say what I think she said? Oh my goodness. That's an ad. Let's go to the next one. Oh my god. Sussex Squad bully. What is that? On bullies. Okay. Photos of some of the women bullying Meghan Markle today after she opened up about being bullied. I'm beginning to notice a trend here. Follow me for more hard-hitting investigative journalism. There's the picture. Oh my lord. These are old people. Well, then again, they may not be as old, but whatever. Makes sense. They hate themselves. Let's pause that. Listen, you should put a sensitive content disclaimer for stuff like this. I wasn't quite ready. When you are so ugly that your face hurt, you attack. Hurt people. Alright, let's get to the next one. These people, they have nothing better to do. Alright, okay. So I think I'm sort of done with Harry and Meghan with what I put on my list. These are some little politics here about the US. Alright? King George, there's the question. So she retweeted that reporter. Do you think it's appropriate for King George to meet with members? Wilbert, I won't meet with him. Reporter, why not? Alright, 29 seconds.
Off these victims.
Do you think it's appropriate for King George to meet with members when they come up here as they pursue the Epstein investigation because of his brother?
I wouldn't meet with him.
King George.
So I don't
Why
know.
not?
I have 1776. I have nothing to do with King George or the royal family. I am American first, and I have, I have no need to meet with him.
Will you attend the speech?
I probably not. I don't know.
Because
I mean, maybe I'll show up. I don't know. You guys are in there. Sometimes we get great photos. So have a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
King George. There's no King George. It's King Charles. Many people don't have a clue about who these people are. My recent favorite. Okay. Who is that woman? The Queen. No, the one behind Beyonce. So they call Beyonce the Queen, but that's the real Queen. Well, she's gone now. Alright. She's a stupid bee. She is the one who cut off her husband's wings and threw it out the moving car. Okay, I don't know anything. That's the rest. Okay, next tweet. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Alright, so this is a different thing here. There is life after the gravy train. Alright, let's go into that. So this is Harry and Meghan. Okay, I muted because of the music. Alright, think of the fan, the crowd. Oh, Meghan. So happy. This is what I like about Meghan. She'll take a few moments to make some people happy. Oh my god, look at this. She feels so happy. Is the music still going on? Yeah, it's still going on. I love this little girl. She reminds me of the Colombian little girl with the glasses. Alright, these are all the people. Australia 2026. Whoever put this video together. I really like that garden. I love that walk. And group. Alright, so now there's the brother. And waving, and then who is he waving? There's nobody on the other side. How do I know? Because of the glass. Look at this. You could still walk here. It's mostly his guard. Maybe these two. Okay. Is the music? Okay, so that's that. There's this. Who is William pretending to wave to? There is no one on the other side of the street, save for a handful of media photos, maybe. The street is basically empty. The reflection shows it all. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. There's this. Nobody's there. Nobody. Nobody. Who is that? Is that somebody or is it an object? Is it through the glass or reflective? Nobody's there. Is this somebody here or it could be from the inside? I don't know. He's waving to his imaginary friend as he doesn't have any in real life. Well, he is known to be an a-hole. If he's not raging, he only has time for Zoom calls, and those aren't even taking place now, or he'd be having a drink. Swing in the morning while family is off to ski days, etc., etc. Mr. Lonely, okay, no one wants to be around him. There's me here, reflection. He forgot. Oh, then notice the glass. There's that. That's me who did that earlier. There's this picture of Harry and Meghan. Alright, let's move on. When those texts start being so small, I can't even read them properly. Okay, so there's more videos. Clear the street. It's Sophie Motorcade. Okay, I had it twice. Let's go over it really quickly. Alright, nobody there as well. This is why the hate campaign on Harry and Meghan. Why can't see anything? Too many people black. Okay, I put it twice on the list. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so this one, is that the audio or the squad making reference? Oh yeah, the squad making reference to Jabson's video, audio, the interview that he did. Someone had put the interview of Jabo complaining about Harry and Meghan in one video. It's on APTS Sussex. So the squad is making reference to that audio interview of Jabson. Jabo said Harry and Meghan have 17 security staff with them. God, I hope that's true. That's a GIF. LOL, he's counting. Apparently, he called them bouncers. Aha, Jabo is crazy and jealous. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Alright, so US politics here. And then I'm done. Oh my God, I'm already 30-something minutes. 3 videos. Alright. The reason I put this politics video, despite what's going on with Harry and Meghan, we're laughing. Yes, we would love to see more happy kind of news, but there's still, in terms of politics, that's going on that's affecting our lives. All right, this is the US here. They have called us back at midnight to cast a secret vote to reauthorize FISA, FISA. I think it stands for Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act. While Americans sleep, a yes vote gives Trump more power to surveil Americans. Every Democrat must vote no. Everyone who loves the Constitution must vote no. All right, so let's listen.
The Republicans have called Congress back into session at midnight to cast a secret vote to reauthorize FISA. This would give Donald Trump the power to surveil or collect data on Americans through a back door. There really is not a philosophical debate here. A yes vote is a vote to give Donald Trump more power over American citizens. A no vote is a vote to stand up to Donald Trump. Every Democrat should be a no on the reauthorization of FISA.
So as much as this is affecting America, people in other countries, the UK, I don't know if they already have all of that, but different countries in Europe should pay attention because they want to make this type of thing globally. Okay? So that's that. I don't even want to go in the comments. Next tweet. The same way I keep on saying for the UK to not have the same type of healthcare, was it a for-profit healthcare in the UK? All right, so protect your NHS. What you have is better than what we have in the US. Otherwise, a small visit in the hospital, you'll be bankrupt. All right, so that's that. Next tweet. An English woman participating in a BBC program, persecution did not begin on October 7. They said, quote, Israel has the right to self-defense, end quote. Did Palestine, whose land was taken, have the right to self-defense? You said captive, the Palestinian children under the rubble and prison, they are also captives. All right, so let's listen. I'm not gonna go in the comment as well.
Mr. Heaton Harris, this didn't start on the 7th of October. Do the Palestinians have a right to defend themselves? Because the speak is, Israel has a right to defend itself. Did Palestine have a right to defend itself when land was taken from it, when people were dispossessed, when houses were levelled, when UN resolutions on torture, on ethnic cleansing, on apartheid? Did the Palestinians have a right to defend themselves? Did they have a right to defend themselves when Israel turn on and turn off the electricity and stop food and stop medical aid long before this attack?
Well,
because
let's let him answer, shall we?
just one more thing, right? There are 600 Palestinian children buried under the rubble at this moment in time. There are over 500 Palestinian children dead, and there are 500 Palestinian children in jail, 150 of them minors. Hostages. The children under the rubble are hostages. The children in the jails are hostages. There are hostages on both sides here.
What we can't be sure about, sadly, is exactly how many people have been killed, actually, because we know it's a lot, but we just can't know how many. Do you want to just quickly answer?
Yeah, and I understand the passion with the lady has talked. But on October the 7th, a terrorist attack of a music festival on for a kibbutz.
They create that
changed
freaking
the
thing.
nature of the relationship between Israel and the Palestinian, Hamas, most certainly. And
Let him answer. Give him a chance to answer.
And Israel has absolutely got the right to look after it.
They should just leave. Oh my God, the kind of thing that I see is happening is unbelievable. I'll just leave it as that. Next tweet. Oh my God. So this one is a different vibe here. You know how I usually say indigenous people always know how to take care of their land and things like this. So I came across this. I thought I'd put it, and that will be the end of this video. Indigenous mother, her baby, and nature. There's nothing more beautiful, is there? All right. One thing I will have to say about the last video. When you look at many European countries, they don't want immigrants to come in their countries and things like that. With the kind of things that these people are doing, European are doing to other countries, they're making these people fleeing their homeland, yet when they come to their shore, they don't want them at their shore. This is it is so freaking barbaric. Let's leave that thought alone because I could go on and on. So let's watch this. I read the caption already. This is so beautiful. The sound of nature and all of that. Oh my God. There's some videos I need to do for you guys when I went on vacation. When I took a walk in the morning, I record some thoughts that were going on as I was walking. I need to create a video for you guys. But anyway, there's a lot to do. There's more. I have more to share with you. I just finished these. And I have more. I don't know if I should get them out of the way. Maybe I should do that. I'm probably gonna be doing editing all weekend. Alright, so I'm done with this video. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you.
Tanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally,